Hi, I'm Roz from Roz Been Running. I hope you are doing well, staying safe and training hard. So today we are doing a video with a difference and we are focusing on hydration and fueling. Back at the start of the year, I made a conscious decision to review my fueling strategy. Not that there was anything particularly bad about the types of fuel that I was eating and drinking, but I definitely think that there's room for improvement. I don't think I'm getting enough fuel when I'm doing these long ultras and things like that. So I made a conscious decision to do that, and in order to do that, obviously I need to look at what's out there in the market, some different products that work for me. Obviously fueling is a really personal thing. What works for me might not work for somebody else. You know, guts are delicate, so you have to be careful what you put in them, and you need to test in training in order to be able to see what works for you. So we are going to be testing over the next 4 weeks 4 different brands, which you'll see on my right there, and we'll go through those in a minute, and we'll do a video per brand of me testing out some of their products and seeing how they work, and then we'll come up with a conclusion at the end of that as well. So this is video number 1, and this is just the introduction, and then the next 4 videos will be focused on each brand. And when we go into those videos, we'll be focusing on what products those brands offer on their website, the products that I've tried, and how we feel about that, and maybe some of the other products that we might want to try in the future. Some really interesting stuff out there on the market now, much more than when I first started. It's just this stuff's gone crazy, so it'll be really interesting. But to start with, let's go through what we've purchased, but before that we'll go through what I've been using up to date, and then we'll go from there. So let's get cracking. Okay, so currently for my fueling strategy, when I'm doing ultra runs or long trail marathons and things like that, I'm using a mixture of stuff. So particularly for the longer ultras, I'm using a mixture of food, whether that be flapjacks, dried fruit. I'm using the jelly chews from Velo Forte, which I don't have any of to show you, but I've been using those for some time. They work really well for me, actually. So that's one thing that I'll probably keep potentially in my fueling strategy, will be those chews, because they do work well. But alongside those, I've been using these Torque gels for a long time now. This is the Raspberry Ripple flavour. It's one of the ones that I like. They're vegan. Been using them for a while, and Torque are one of the brands that are featuring as well, so we'll go through that in a minute. But I don't really have a lot of issues with these. I don't tend to eat a lot of gels. I try not to. Just it's multidextrin. You know, if you have too many of them, even if you space them out, they can still cause you trouble. So I'm just careful with these. I tend to use these towards the end of a race when I can't stomach food anymore. But that's what I'm using there. For hydration, using 2 products. So the first one is this one, High 50. This is just me electrolytes. I always carry that in one of the bottles. I don't have any problems with these. These are pretty good. They seem to give me good salt as well, and keep me hydrated. So I don't think there's a massive issue with this, and I'll probably carry on using them. However, you know, there's no calories in these. These are salt only. So, and then lastly, Tailwind. Again, I get on well with Tailwind. I don't necessarily think this is the problem of my fueling at the moment. However, I would like to try something else as well, just in case there's something better out there for me. But Tailwind does give you a pretty good number of electrolytes. It also gives you quite a number of carbs in there per sachet. You're getting 50 grams of carbs per sachet, so that's not bad. I think where my fueling potentially falls down is with some of this gel products and some of the food, I don't think I'm getting enough in per hour. You know, you can get up to 90 grams per hour fuel potentially in your body, depending on each person's body type. I'm not getting anywhere near that. So I'm probably getting more like 30 to 60, probably 60 grams an hour. And I think I could squeeze a bit more out of there with the right fuel type, which is going to give me more energy. And also, as part of this journey, we'll be looking at how often I fuel. You know, previously I've done it on mileage, so I fuel every 4 miles. I'm now looking to move that to 30-minute intervals because I think that would be more beneficial. But it depends whether my gut can handle it or not, so we'll see. But right now, let's crack on and see what we've got over here. And we'll start with Supernatural Fuel. Okay, so Supernatural Fuel. I've seen these advertised a lot on social media. A lot of runners use them. I've seen a lot of elites using this product. It's a really popular product. So I thought, well, it's got to make one of the 4. So I went on the website and purchased a builder box. Now, builder boxes, we won't go into more detail when we do the video for Supernatural Fuel, but builder boxes come in various sizes, so you'll see those when we go through that on the website, and also I'll pop that on screen for you. And you can just build a box of multiple flavors of their products. So if we get hold of them here, they basically do their products in pouches. And that's all they do, that's all they sell. Don't sell anything else on the website, just pouches. So I've got 8 pouches here, 2 of each flavour. The box was £22, and the flavours that you've got are date and sesame, interesting. Banana and maple syrup, that sounds nice. Berry and quinoa, also sounds nice. And cocoa and banana, also sounds nice. So all pretty awesome flavours. Each sachet is giving you 16.2 grams, well actually they're all different actually. So the chocolate is giving you 16.2 grams of carbohydrate. The berry is giving you 14.3 grams of carbohydrate. The oats and banana and maple syrup is giving you 14.1 grams of carbohydrate. And the date and sesame is giving you the most, that's giving you 23.5 grams of carbohydrate. It'll be interesting to see how well these go down. We'll obviously go into them in more detail. I guess my only worry is they're big pouches, so that's quite a lot to hold. Can you imagine if you were fueling only on these and how much space you would need in your race pack for these pouches? So, and they're pretty big as well, you know, 100 grams in size. That's quite a lot to suck in, isn't it? So it'd be interesting to see how I can build that into the fueling and making sure I'm getting enough, because even if you had 2 of these pouches in an hour, even the date and sesame, you're still only going to get 47 grams of carbohydrates, which is not enough. So, or potentially not enough. And that would be even less with some of the others. So it'd be interesting to see how these go, but I'm just keen to try them because a lot of people have used Supernatural Fuel, as I said. They seem to be very popular, a lot of people like them, so we'll see. Right, on to the next one. Okay, next up we have a very popular brand. Not a brand known for its cheap pricing, but still a popular brand, and that is Maurten. So grab the Maurten bits here. So Maurten are very, very popular with elite athletes. They are known for their very high quality products, which apparently don't give you any stomach issues. Remains to be seen. I think that depends on the person again, but they are renowned to have very good quality products. Also renowned to be quite expensive, as I said, but we'll see. So I bought their starter kit, which sounds cheap because it was coming in at $13.96. Why it's 96, I don't know. I could do 95 or 99. Strange. $13.96 on their website. They did have a range of other bits and pieces, but this was a starter pack, and I was trying to keep it consistent with all of the others that we're testing. So I'm purchasing starter packs from each one. They do have a load of things on their website. You know, they've got fueling, hydration. They've got their very interesting bicarb system, which we'll go into a bit more when we come to the Morton week. And they sell flasks and bottles as well on their website. So they do a few bits. Pretty high quality products. So in the starter kit, we've got gels. So these are 100 gram, 40 gram gels. They're called Gel 100s. Each of these gels is giving you quite a bit of carbohydrate there. I'm just having a look at the back of this. So 25 grams of carbs per gel. So pretty good. In a 40 gram gel, so not bad. Get a couple of those in, 50 grams carbs per hour. Again, could be more, but we'll have to see how that works, but we'll try it. Certainly more than I'm getting now. You've got a solid bar here, so this is a 60 gram solid sports fuel bar, and this solid bar is giving us, well, it's giving us 44.6 grams of carbs. So that's pretty awesome. That's a lot of carbs in one bar. So that would be interesting to try. And then we've got two drink mixes. So we've got the Drink Mix 160. So this is kind of like the replacement for the Tailwind there. This is a maltodextrin, fructose, pectin, sodium, alginate and chloride mix. Sounds interesting, and they're very, very chemical based. And this is giving us 99 grams of carbohydrate. So pretty good in the drink mix. Obviously, you'd be taking one of these, I guess, in your 500ml soft flask. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. And then we've got their Drink Mix 320. So this is an 80 gram, so double the size. Again, it's the same thing. And this pack is giving you 80 grams of carbohydrates. But I'm assuming, you know, you're going to put, there it says per 500ml. Both of these are per 500ml, so that's quite a lot. That must be quite a intense flavour in there, or certainly an intense mixture. I don't know if these are flavoured or not. I don't think they're necessarily, I think they're natural flavours, but be interesting to see. So that's what you get from Morton. Looking forward to trying those. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, next up we are looking at Precision Fuel, another company I've heard a lot about, seen them advertised and used in many places. A lot of elite athletes again are using Precision Fuel. Seem very popular. I think the guys are very friendly. They even actually, when I sent the order through, sent me a nice card to say, "Thanks for your order, Robert. All the best from Ron and the team," which is pretty cool. So at least I think it says Ron. But yes, thank you very much. So yeah, I've been looking forward to trying these ones as well. They come with a wide plethora range of stuff. So let's have a look at that now. So we'll take these off of here. Okay, so there's a few interesting products here which I'm keen to look at. We're going to start off with the all-important gels. So I purchased from Precision Fuel their sample pack, so that was $35.99. So the most expensive actually out of all of them, but you get the most in it. So in here we've got 3 gels. So 2 of those gels are 30 grams of carbs. They're 51 gram gels in net weight, so quite big chunky old gels, but 30 grams of carbs is pretty good. So, you know, 2 of these across an hour, 60 grams, that's not bad. Not bad at all. So yeah, looking forward to trying those. I'm not sure if they're flavoured or not. It just says original, so probably not. I should imagine these are plain in flavour, but really looking forward to trying those out. Next up we have, again, 30 grams of carbs, but this one's also got 100 milligrams of caffeine in it. Again, original flavour, so I don't think it's flavoured, it's just going to be quite a mild flavour there. But 100 grams of caffeine, so this one will give you a kick. Good one if you're doing overnighters. Should help you out, or if you need a kick in the butt in the morning, this is the thing to have. And then we got this big bad boy. So this is a 90 gram carbohydrate sachet, and it's 153 grams in size. That's a beast, isn't it? If you could suck that down over an hour, you're doing well. 90 grams is pretty good. It's got a nice cap here, so you can take it on and off, take a bit like the Supernatural Fuel ones. Take some in, close it up. But you know, where this has got the benefit over the Supernatural Fuel is fuel sachets is it's got 90 grams of carbs, where they don't have anywhere near that amount. So it'd be interesting to see how well I could hold this down. 90 grams in an hour is yeah, I mean, it's the maximum of what you can take, so it's where you want to be. It's interesting to see how much water I have to drink with this as well. Stop it causing stomach issues. So looking forward to trying that. It's a bit of a beast, isn't it? This bit's exciting for me. So I mentioned to you that I use a Velo Forte chews, and Precision Fuel also do chews. So these have both got 30 grams of carbs each, so more than the Velo Forte chews that I have already, which have less. And these ones, you've got mint and lemon chews here in original, so this will be again my flavoured one, and this one will mint and lemon. I'm really looking forward to trying these. I've heard good things about these. So yeah, I think this is good. Really looking forward to that. And then lastly, we have a drink mix. So this is Precision Fuel, 60 grams of carb with 1,000 milligrams of sodium per litre. So it's 15 servings in here. This is a 510 gram bag. And let's see what each serving brings you. If we can see that on here. About 30 grams of carbs per 34 gram serving. What that equates to in your bottle, I don't know, but we'll go into that in more detail when we go through Precision Fuel. But yeah, really looking forward to trying this. I reckon this is going to go well. I certainly hope so. We'll see. Okay, last but not least, we're going to move on to the original products that I've been using, and that's Torque. So let's get into that now. Okay, so leaving this one to the last, certainly not least, we're going to be talking about Torque Fitness. So I mentioned that I am using the Torque gels already. These gels have been around for some time, and Torque have since brought out a range of new products. So let's take a look at some of those products now. Okay, so from Torque, I bought their fueling sample pack at $23.95 from the Torque Fitness website. Now Torque do a massive range of kit and fueling and all sorts of stuff. Huge range of stuff. They've got fuel, recovery, hydration, immune system support, snacks, meals, desserts, all dried stuff that you put, that you can put hot water in. Very, very commonly used. Protein and building products, so if you're building muscles in the gym. Products for diabetics, ISO 17025 tested products as well. We'll go into that more when we do the Torque week. They sell coffee, which is really interesting. I'm interested in taking a look at that, and obviously merchandise as well. So massive range of, and probably the most products that I've seen on out of the 4 that we're testing. Torque have got the biggest range of products. So what come in their fueling sample pack? Well, first of all, we got this nice bottle, so that'll be handy. I'm using that. Not going to fuel me a lot, but I could, I'll be using that for water and things like that. So good for afterwards. I'll just put that back up there out the way. Okay, so let's have a look at. Let's go through these bits and pieces. So first of all, we got 3 gels. Now, the first gel is the same as the ones I'm already using. So raspberry ripple flavoured Torque gels. We know all about those because we've been using those. Next, we've got same gel product, black cherry and yogurt. And then the last one we've got is rhubarb and custard. So I haven't tried these 2, but they're all going to give me the same amount of fuel. If I just take a look at what's in there, we have got 28 grams of carbohydrate per sachet. Actually, this one's got 29. What's the raspberry ripple got? I always forget this, 29 as well. So just under 30 grams of carbs for the gels. Next up, we have got chews. Again, I like chews. This one seems a bit weird. Not like the normal chews that I have. so it'll be interesting to see what they're like. This is part of their new range. It's a glucose fructose chew, and it gives you 31 grams of carbs per serving, per 39 gram serving. Is this bar pack 39? Looks like it. And this comes in mango flavour, so interesting to try those out. Next up, we've got 2 energy bars, performance energy bars. We've got zingy apple and sun-dried banana, so it'll be interesting to see what they're like. And they are giving you, if I can see how much content they're giving you, let's have a look. Carbohydrate per bar is 34 grams of carbohydrate, so not bad as well. And I'm assuming this one's the same. Yes, the same. So both 34 grams of carbohydrate, so I'm looking forward to testing those out. And then lastly in the pack, we have drink mixes. So again, this is, instead of Tailwind, which I currently use, got 3 drink mixes here. We've got lemon and lime flavour, blackcurrant flavour, and orange flavour. And these per pack are giving you, per 500 millilitres, 30 grams of carbohydrates. So be looking forward to that. Obviously these are giving you sodium as well because they're drink mixes. And let's have a look how much sodium. 279 grams of sodium as well. So be interesting to see how they perform as well. But yeah, that's the range of products. We'll pick a set to go through each week. I think I'm going to start off with the supernatural fuel. So next week we'll be doing the video for that. I'll be trying those out on my long run. So I'm going to take one of each flavour and go through those over the course of the run, and we'll see how they perform, and then we'll wrap that up on a video next week, and then we'll do the same for all of the others. So what I'm going to do, obviously I've got a race coming up, you might have heard, UTS 50k. I'll be taking a range or one of these out to do on that run. Probably leave the Torque ones for that, because Torque is the one that my body is most familiar with, and they've got the new range of products there, so I might use those on that race. I don't want to get too heavily involved in different nutrition for the UTS 50, something that, you know, don't want to go into it using something I haven't used before, because that could be disaster. So I might stick with Torque, but we'll see when I make a decision, or I might bail out and go with my normal stuff for that race. But we'll do one of these each week, and then we'll come back for the conclusion video. So really exciting. I'm looking forward to getting some better fueling inside me, hopefully see if I can improve my performance. Really looking forward to the UTS 50 as well, so that's all coming up soon. But that's it for today. So thank you for watching. I hope you're excited to be coming on this journey with me, and let's see how it goes. That's it. Train hard, race hard, have fun. Until next time, I will see you soon.